Hi, I'm Jo Clews. I'm lucky enough to be camped here with the crew on the banks of the beautiful Murchison River. The little pool that we're camped at is called Kalamunda Pool and it's in Berengara Station. Now I did feed the boys some bacon and eggs and toast and baked beans for breakfast this morning, but I do know that in about an hour's time they'll probably all be hungry again. So I've got the billy on and I've decided that I'm going to make a batch of scones for them for morning tea, so I better get into it. Now my recipe just calls for self-raising flour, some cream and some lemonade. Now I know most people don't travel around with cream and lemonade in their kitchen box, but in this instance, because the scones just turn out so beautifully, it is well worth the effort. So I'm just needing to put in 4 cups of flour into my mixing bowl. So I've already got 3 cups in there. I'll pop in another one. So we just need to make a little well in the middle of our flour. Then we pour in 300 mils of cream, or thereabouts, and about 300 mils of lemonade. Now the lemonade doesn't have to be cold, it can just be warm straight out of the box in the back of the car. Okay, and when mixing your scone mixture together, use a knife, so then it just cuts the mixture together and it combines it without knocking all the air out of it. And now just tip the mixture onto the board. From here, all you need to do is pat it down. You don't need to knead it. Never feel the need to knead your scone dough. Just pat it down nice and gently so it's about 2 to 3 centimetres thick. Got your nice little scones. Just put a tiny little bit of flour on your tray, just so then the scones won't stick. Just pop the scones onto your tray. So all you need to do is have a fire that has been well burnt down, so there's no bits of wood that are left in the fire. Lots of nice hot coals, and a couple shovelfuls of coals just away from your main fire so then it's not too hot for cooking. So now it's time to put the scones in. So your scones that have already been prepared that are on your tray, all you need to do is just pop them straight into the camp oven on top of the trivet. The next piece of the process is to put the lid of the camp oven on top, which has this very handy removable handle. Then you need to put a couple of shovelfuls of coals on top of the camp oven as well. In about 15 minutes time, we should have beautiful golden scones straight out of the camp oven that we can enjoy with some jam and cream and a good old cup of billy tea. Okay, well, it's been about 15 minutes now and I have had a little sneak peek, but the scones should be ready by now. All you need to do is get your little wire handle, pop it into the 2 grooves and lift the lid off, and there we have it, beautiful little scones inside the camp oven. Now apparently, according to all the old CWA ladies, the best way to tell if it's a good scone is if you can pick it up and you can break it in half. It doesn't need to be cut, it is just all ready, beautiful, luscious to have the jam and the cream. Okay, now we're just going to pop some jam and some cream on the scones. So I know it's cheating, but hey, a girl's got to have a little bit of fun out in the bush. So we're doing the whipped cream. Get that out of the trusty Engel. Got the whipped cream in a can. Hey, it's not having to stand there and go for hours on end trying to whip the cream yourself. Just a little bit of jam. Give the cream a bit of a shake, as you know, and instead of it just going straight in the mouth, as a lot of people do, put a little bit on the top of your scone. And look at that, you couldn't get better than in a cafe somewhere.